YouTube, what's going on? Happy Friday. Today is August 17th, 2018, and I just got what might be one of the best boxes ever to show up. So we're going to start with this. This is a Revell 1:64 scale Acura Integra. I have this tooling in all yellow with some wheels that look a little bit more prototypical, but I like these wheels better. Very hard car to find, and it's an expensive car when you find it. Well, Type R Acura. So this was thrown in as an extra. By the way, these all came from @FreeThePiece, Lamar Fashion. This is another random act of kindness. This was not part of the deal. If you guys know this car, you understand how ridiculous that is. This is a very hard car to find, and it's a very expensive car to acquire. Lamar is selling his collection. So all of the stuff that you're about to see, if you're interested in anything similar to it, check him out on Instagram @FreeThePiece. You would be helping him out by going to his Instagram and purchasing some diecast from him. So yeah, so anyways, it would be really cool if you guys could help him out, and he'll help you out with some ridiculously nice diecast. He has very good taste in diecast. He's there are not a lot of people that collect what you're about to see, so there's not a lot of people to do deals with and to trade with, and these cars are so much nicer than any Hot Wheels or any Matchbox or any Greenlight or Auto World. These cars are almost as good as it gets. So I'm going to show you a couple other cars that he threw in, and then we will look at the cars from the deal. So a lot of you may not know this, but Black Bandit did not originate from Greenlight. Here is a Johnny Lightning Black Bandit. Only 2,000 Bandits produced on this 49 Ford Mercury. It is a very nice little casting. So that'll be cracked in an upcoming video at some point. It actually is serial numbered on the bottom. It's number 1200 even. Greenlight doesn't serial number cars very often, so it's metal on metal with rubber tires and tread. Very cool car. He also sent this as an extra. This is another very hard to find car from Greenlight. It's an Oldsmobile 442, but it's the old tooling. And I want to say this is Series 1 Motor World. Might be Series 2, but it's a 2009 copyright date, and it's a very hard car to come by. So both of those will be cracked at some point, but not in this video. So I'm just going to go through the list here before we do the Kyosho. I have one other non-Kyosho car that's every bit as nice. This is from Mini Champs, which I think are as nice as Auto Art or Kyosho or pretty much anybody. Tarmac. This is a Porsche Cayman. Extremely detailed. Transparent lens headlights and taillights. Side view mirrors, prototypical wheels, rubber tires. All of the trim is detailed. It is a metal body. with a plastic base. And it's a very, very cool car. This was another extra. So just the extras alone that he threw in are cover probably half of the whole deal. I mean, I got a really good price on this stuff. So if you guys are interested in this type of stuff, then definitely go to his Instagram. This car here was an extra that he threw in. This is a Kyosho. It is a really nice Porsche 911 RS 964. And this is just like all other Kyoshos: metal body, plastic base, rubber tires, prototypical wheels, transparent lens headlights, and taillights. All of these Kyoshos that I'm about to show you have transparent lens headlights, if applicable. And then one or two of them might have painted taillights, but most of them have lens taillights. But here is this Porsche, just unbelievably nice car, which pretty much all Kyoshos are. So the rest of these were all part of the deal. So we'll start with this Maserati. These cars are so accurate that, you know, I really don't... Each one of these models that I'm going to show you are probably the nicest example that exists in 1:64 scale. I don't think you'll find a nicer Porsche 911 RS 964. I don't think you'll find a nicer Jaguar XJ220. That is so unbelievably nice. Look at the side view mirrors. The driver's side is up on the quarter panel and the passenger side is back on the door. That is accurate to the car. Just an extreme amount of detail. Those are prototypical OEM wheels. Transparent lens taillights. Obviously the headlights are down, so there are no lensed headlights, but you do have detailed indicators. And this car is, it's pretty much stunning. That's what I would call it. All of these cars are excellent rolling cars. See, I don't even know which one to do next. So this is the one that has painted taillights, but it's still a gorgeous car nonetheless, and it's still the nicest example of this car in 1:64 scale. It's just an E-Type Jaguar. Extremely nice. Love the wheels on this car. I love the British green. It's the right color, although there's a blue one that looks fantastic as well. But excellent looking transparent lensed headlights, excellent looking prototypical wheels. The stance is correct, the proportions are correct. It's just a very well done car. Matchbox actually does a nice job on this E-Type as well for a dollar car. But this car is on a much higher level. Lotus Europa. Lens headlights and taillights, prototypical wheels, all the detail that you would want. There's really nothing that could have been done to make this car better, in my opinion. It just looks amazing. I do have a Lotus Esprit from Kyosho. So now I have the Europa. So of all the Kyosho, the only brands that are new to my collection is Jaguar because I don't have any Jaguars currently. And then, what are the other ones? I thought there were 3. Oh, yeah. So Jaguar is one, and then Lancia is another one. I love this car. Saw this car featured on Jay Leno's Garage and thought to myself, I have to get that. I knew that Kyosho made it. So when I saw that Lamar was selling it, I was like, yeah, I have to get that from you. It's just an awesome looking car. Love it. It is not pronounced Lancia. And I don't know that Lancia is the correct pronunciation, but I know it's not Lancia. It's either Lancia or Lancia, but something like that. But check out these wheels, very highly detailed. The front end of this car looks amazing with the grille and the headlights. And the back of the car also looks really good with the transparent lens taillights, reverse lights, and indicators. It's got a great stance. It's very well proportioned. Side view mirrors. All the trim detail is done. And the camera really doesn't do it much justice. Another brand that is new that I didn't have. This might be my favorite of all of these. But how about a BMW M1? And it's definitely the best color in my opinion. I mean, as I look at these cars, I don't see what Kyosho could have done to make them better, other than maybe giving them a little bit of a weathered look. You know, which I wouldn't want that on all of them, but it might be kind of cool to have that on some of them. But yeah, this car looks so fantastic. I just love it. This came along at the tail end of our deal. After we had agreed to all the other stuff, he posted this up, and I commented, and I was like, man, I gotta have that. So a couple of you asked me last week why I was selling all my Greenlight, and I didn't sell all of my Greenlight. I sold a small portion of my collection, and this is why I did that. I sold all that stuff so that I could raise money to purchase this stuff, because I would so much rather have one Kyosho than 20 Greenlights. So here is a Ferrari F12berlinetta. This is Ferrari number 16 in my collection, 16 different castings. Gorgeous looking Ferrari in the quintessential red color. I had this in silver, which also looks amazing, but can't go wrong with red. And then this car, he messaged me today about this one. How about a Porsche 914? It's missing a side view mirror. That's why he contacted me today. It's on, the mirror's on the way. Now, I had a Bentley that lost a mirror, and it left a big hole in the side of the car, and it really took away from the look of the car. This one is much more subtle, so it, you know, really doesn't worry me nearly as much, but it's a beautiful car. I saw the pictures that he had posted, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. But now that I have it, it's like way nice. It's way nicer in person. I would love to have one of these 914s. They're still relatively cheap, I think, and it's basically a Volkswagen. And they're climbing in value. But people are picking these up and turning them into awesome little roadster cars. They have such a cool, unique look to them. This one does have transparent headlights. They're up in the front bumper. And then up on the fenders, you have the indicators, which are painted detail. And then as it comes around to the back, you will see transparent lensed brake lights, reverse lights, and indicators. And then the interior in this would be, I'm pretty sure that would be a black vinyl. I don't think leather was around back then. This is a sick little car, though. I absolutely love the car. I like it so much more in person than I did from the pictures. Then the last one, and the car that spawned the whole deal, is a Kyosho Ferrari 275 GTB. Ferrari number 17 in my collection. I really have a thing right now for vintage Ferraris from Kyosho. If you saw my video the other day, I just got a 308. I got a Dino not too long ago. I got a Mondial not too long ago. Got a 412. So I'm really like, I'd really like to get one of each tooling, which is not going to be easy because I already have 17 and there's still so many that I don't have. Kyosho just made a ton of Ferraris, which is good because, you know, no one else makes them, and let alone makes them as nice. So that is one hell of an assortment of cars. Lamar, thank you so much. Everybody, go to Instagram at FreeThePiece and just check his pictures out, see what he's selling, and get yourselves some awesome diecast. That is a whole lot of awesome right there. Plus, I got the Black Bandit and the Motor World. So, some good news. Besides this awesome mail day, I got the static grass applicator ordered today with the help of Champion DJK. I know it probably sounds so ridiculous hearing me mention that stupid thing all the time, but I really am at a standstill with the new layout until I get it. But I'm hoping to have it Monday, Tuesday at the latest, and then I can really kick it into gear with the new layout. If you're not sure what a static grass applicator is, then just YouTube Boulder Creek Railroad or Luke Towan, Towan. If you make dioramas similar to this one, going from this type of grass to static grass is it's like going from single A to the big leagues. It just really, it gives you the best possible realism that is available. And it's not expensive. Like, you can get these static grass applicators. You can build one for under $20. And the static grass is the same price as this type of grass, so it's no more expensive. But what it does is when you apply the grass to the layout, when you pour the grass out and it lands to the layout, it'll land upright like this because there's a static charge. So it gives it a realistic look. Whereas right now, if I were to apply the static grass, it would lay on its side and it would still look okay, but it wouldn't look right and it wouldn't look great. So anyways, 10 amazing new Kyosho cars My Kyosho collection just went from a count of 51 to 61, with some of the best cars in it, like this M1 BMW, that XJ220. Very, very happy. So go help Lamar out, everybody. Go buy some cars from him at Free the Peace on Instagram. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will be back at some point this weekend because we're going to crack those 2 cars. And until then, you all have a great Friday night.